Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Fantasy Cup and let's see if we can get some wins. So we're going to be trying out ABB team with the Azumarill, with the Registeel, and the Shadow Sandslash in the back. Let's find out what we see. We got the Sandslash versus our Azumarill. This is a Shadow Claw Sandslash, so this is very interesting. We're going to just tank these moves, and then we're going to keep on over farming. Our opponent does swap on our Hydro Pump, and that's a great swap by them. Catching it onto their Azumarill, nice play, but then we're going to try to catch back. Here we go. Ooh, unfortunately unable to catch any move, and let's see what moveset they're running. Oh, they're running Ice Beam and Play Rough, I guess? Let's see. Yeah, so Ice Beam, Play Rough, Azumarill is just not going to do well against this Registeel. Going to fire off the Zap Cannon, and then we're going to be able to farm down. So that's job well done by that Reggie. We're going to see the Dragapult come in. This is going to be okay, favorable for us with the debuff. We do go into the Sandslash immediately because they have their Sandslash still, and they have this Dragapult. They switch out immediately into their Sandslash, and they do fire off the Drill Run, but it is not enough for the KO. So we're going to fire back with our own Drill Run. Our opponent is relatively energy dry, and then we're going to fire off this Hydro Pump on great timing. Hydro Pump does go through, takes out the Sandslash, and now we have to take out this Dragapult with our Azumarill, or we can let this go, but we're going to shield here, and then we're going to reach a Play Rough with our own Azumarill for the KO. So GG's to our opponents, able to win that game with the Azumarill. All right, we are back again with the rest of the games here. Well, let's see if we can continue the ABB team. All right, we got the Azumarill versus the Sandslash. This time, this is running Powder Snow, so we're going to be able to tank these moves a little bit better. They're going to run the Drill Run immediately, and we're going to keep on over farming a little bit, and we're going to fire off the Hydro Pump immediately. Hydro Pump does go through, so we deal a huge amount of damage. And then our opponent here is going to fire off a Drill Run. Do they allow us to farm it down? Yes. And now we see what's in the back. We're going to use our Reggie immediately, and we do get counter swapped into the Turtonator. Turtonator is going to tank the Focus Blast easily, and now it just comes down to energy management. They're going to be able to throw a move here. Unfortunately for us, we cannot shield. We're going to go back into the Azumarill. The Azumarill can tank these resistant moves, so we do elect to tank that move and then fire off a Play Rough. After a fast move, our opponent decides to let it go, and now we have the Sandslash versus the Azumarill matchup. This is going to be kind of tricky because we are running Powder Snow. They are running the Ice Beam variant, so they're going to be able to reach these moves much quicker. We go for the Drill Run, and our opponent does decide to shield. We are going to have to continue applying the pressure. Even though it's only Ice Beam, we have to end up using 2 shields anyways. We're going to fire off this Drill Run again, and they do decide to shield that. And then we're just going to make sure we throw this Drill Run in good timing here. We probably need 2 more Drill Runs, honestly. Ooh, we have to shield here. Ends up being another Ice Beam. And then here, we're going to have to try our best to... Oh, unfortunately unable to get that Drill Run. But I don't think it would have mattered. They would have been able to survive that barely, and our own Azumarill was not healthy enough. So GG's for opponents. Maybe we should have baited at least one of those potential moves at the end right there. That way we wouldn't have been so pressed to continue throwing the Drill Runs. Looks like our opponent is using the Shadow Empoleon. This is a very interesting team here. Shadow Empoleon is going to be able to tank the moves from the Azumarill. Unfortunately for us, we don't really want to switch out just yet. We're going to go into the Reggie, and we do get met with a Dud Trio, and that is gone from bad to worse. This is an easy shield for them, and they're looking for the farm down. This is a core breaker for our backline, and we faint on a Focus Blast, so this is really bad. I don't see a way we can come back from this, especially since Dug Trio still has a shield remaining. They have so much energy. And as you can see, we are just getting chunked away. So quick game right there, unfortunately for us. Just met with the Duck on the back. In hindsight, we should have switched out and maybe potentially grabbed a shield with our Reggie, but it is what it is. All right, let's see if we can recover here. We're going to be able to use the Azumarill versus their own Azumarill. They switch out. Ooh, interesting. They go into the Berserker. This Berserker, what moveset are they running? Okay, there's the Trailblaze. Interesting. We're going to fire off a Play Rough bait here because we think that they're going to shield. Okay, perfect. We do grab the shield. And then we're going to go into our Sandslash. Now that they revealed the Trailblaze, we think they're running Foul Play Trailblaze. Okay, that is confirmation. And now we're just going to fire off this Drill Run to either grab the last shield or get the KO. And looks like they bring back in their Azumarill. Very interesting that they swapped out of the Azumarill matchup. Maybe they are running Double Steel. Yeah, they are running Double Steel. Ends up being the Sizer in the back, Shadow one. However, it looks like they are only running Night Slash. That's going to deal most of the damage, trying to get the boost. We use the Focus Blast and we do grab that last shield. This is going to be another Night Slash. We can tank that and we're just going to try to... Oh, actually, it's going to be the Trailblaze. Both of them are resistant. Trailblaze resisted. The Night Slash would have potentially boosted, but they would only going to be able to get to one move anyways. So now we see what they have in the back. They have the Azumarill with the Play Rough. We are still in a decent spot because we still have this Play Rough to throw. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to get farmed down. That's the worst part. But we know that they're running Play Rough, so maybe we can resist all these moves. We're going to fire off our Sandslash immediately. We're just going to shield this one up so we can force them to use some energy. And then we're going to be so close to another move. This Drill Run should be enough. And there it goes. So GG's to our opponent. Able to come back from the switch out of the Azumarill. All right, next game. We have the Azumarill versus the Excadrill. So decent lead here. Expecting them to switch out. Let's see what they do here. We're going to stay in. We're going to keep on throwing Mud Slaps. Okay. Looks like they are going to try to fire off the Drill Run, and we're just going to keep on farming. We shield once to take out the Excadrill, and now we see the Fear Thorn, and they get counter swapped into their Mawile. Mawile is interesting. It is running the super effective fast move, but it takes them a while to get to their charge moves. They are going to be revealing Power Up Punch, which is going to boost their Fire Fins. However, we are going to be able to reach another Focus Blast. This Focus Blast will get the shield or get the KO. Our opponent does elect to double shield. We have energy on our Azumarill. We go in immediately. We fire off this Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump takes out the Mawile, and now we're in a fantastic spot for the win. So, GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.